Namaskar. So who would have done this? Vivek Agnihotri gets an invite from the Foreign Correspondents Club in New Delhi. He makes sure that his producer, Z, makes all the arrangements, and they also asked that they be served cocktails and odors and all that good stuff, expensive stuff, and he made sure that all the arrangements were in place. Then, lo and behold, Foreign Correspondents Press Club withdraws the invitation. The person who called him says that many organizations have dropped a thread that if Vivek Agnihotri's lecture or press conference, I don't remember exactly what the event was, it's not important, I think it was a press conference, was held at the Foreign Correspondents Press Club, that many big organizations would immediately quit. And the president was all apologies, saying that Vivek ji, we can't have your press meet here. Now, I'm told, and this is from the rather reliable source, but I don't want to name the source, that there are some people from the left ecosystem that are behind these threats. Well, you have your ideas about who would be these ecosystems, but more importantly, how relevant is this Foreign Correspondents Press Club? Turns out, not very much. Not even the people who are supposed to be considering them as the benchmark of reliable information, such as the Khan Market gang, seems to be paying them much attention these days. And if you remember the François Gauthier conversation that I had on PGurus, he had told about how Mark Tully of BBC had set the narrative that it was the Kashmiri militants, the separatists who were the victims, and that the Indian army and Hindus were the perpetrators, and everybody else swallowed this story hook, line and sinker, and how he was one of the few who refused to believe what Mark Tully, this guy is a fairly famous name. Unfortunately, in this one, he got it horribly wrong. We don't know what were his majburiyan or compulsions, and whatever it is, it was a great loss for India, because many Indians used to think BBC was God's word, and BBC has betrayed their trust. Well, it continues to do it, so anyone who's still listening to them is a fool now. Anyway, the more important point here is every such slur, every such insult, every such slight will only make Hindus more determined. There is a concerted war. These idiots don't even have brains. They go by toolkits, and one or two are maybe a little brainy. They'll make these toolkits, get paid for it. Then all the others do is swallow it and regurgitate it. I have no sympathy for the left ecosystem. It's a result of an intellectually bankrupt ideology which has no place in the current society. Even China and Russia don't follow it, not in the way it was supposed to be. So, most important point is, Vivek, please keep going. We would like to see more such work from you, compelling viewing, and don't be deterred by these obstacles in the course. And these are, this is the dying croak of a frog, of an ecosystem that is going, gone. You know how a light burns bright before flaming out. That's exactly what's going to happen. The 5 seats or 5 odd communist MPs that you see them in Lok Sabha today are from Tamil Nadu, courtesy the DMK, which for some reason carried them on their shoulders, including giving them their symbol. What insult to communists. They didn't even contest on their symbols, I believe. Anyway, in return for that, they really do a lot of, wipe the carpet with for DMK. Horrible things that the communists are doing for DMK because they got them their seats. Anyway, long story short, the communist ideology is long dead, but you will still see them in all these news channels spewing venom and with some what about this, what about that fact. The big Bindi brigade is conspicuously absent these days, or at least I don't see it. Maybe I don't see the TV channels anymore. Whatever it is, the more important point here is there is something that the Sanatanis are doing right that is really getting under the skin of these leftist lumpens. Now you can expect one more toolkit to emanate from somewhere around the world, and again they'll try to spread it. Like for example, they were trying to pass this language in many state assemblies about trying to tie Nazis with swastika, and that also is now being broken. So Sanatanis, be vigilant. And there is also a Connecticut resolution which endorses a Sikh separate land. I don't know if Connecticut can even locate some of the countries in across the world, leave alone a state in India. So these are all, people who take their money and they'll vote and pass any resolution. They know it's not worth anything. It's just a news bite. At the same time, if nothing happens out of all these things, then the people who are trying to put money into all these things, such as the Khalistani sympathizers, they're actually wasting their money. Let them do that. It's okay. It's a free country, free land, free expression. However, you will catch them doing some money laundering acts, and then that's when the arm of the law will come crashing down. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to click on the bell button. Namaskar.